everyone, my name is Barbara and I'm going to show you my finished object, which are mittens. I'll take my watch off. Okay, so let me tell you what I used first and then what kind of pattern I used. First things first, I used my Knitting I Love bag and I called this one a one-side pin bag because I have pins. Keychain, so I know what's inside. Needles. I use 3.5mm, which is US size 4, and I work on 80 centimeters, which is 30, I think, inches. Cord. You may notice a plaster over here. Yeah, exactly. And this is my Knitting I Love pouch flower power for circular needles, and I have flower power for DP ends. I don't sell anymore with elastic band, but you have in my shop with a clip. So I use wooden ones for thumbs and these for the rest of the body. However, I meant to swap for bigger needles over here and I forgot. So that's that. But I love them. I needed 2 pins. I found this one and this one to hold stitches for a thumb when I was working this way. Here are the needles I used, and I'll tell you more about them because they're going to bin. And here are more needles that I wanted to use, and a button. And Knitting I Love stitch markers. The yarn that I used this amazing yarn. I still have left over, so I'm going to weight them and show you over here on the screen now how heavy they are. My size is normally the size for gloves that I wash dishes, and most of you probably do too. So I buy size small, so I have small hands. So this is my size, and the yarn I used is 100 ravens on the screen now. Oh, I love it. You see this? Beautiful. The color is Raven's Wing. It is a mixture of black and grey. Beautiful. On the screen, information which you can find over here, which is 100% merino wool, but look down below, it says superwash. It's worsted 230 yards for 100 grams. In meters, maybe on the screen over here, I'll show you. So I still have some leftovers. I was thinking to maybe create a flap, but maybe not with this pair. I'll leave it at the moment the way they are because they're beautiful. And the people who encouraged me to knit them is Shanna and Jamie. Hi! On the screen now because they're shaking. Because they're host Mittlong and I made it! Well, I'm not sure this video will go live, but I had to finish them on the 31st by the 31st of October, and it's, you see, I took my watch off, and it's 28! I wanted to make them in one day, but we went to Dublin and, you know, one way I did a bit and another way I did another bit. So maybe on the screen now I'm showing you some stuff because I had some videos and footage. Hopefully I save those. How did I make them? I was writing everything in my brain, which is this amazing notebook. Planning to write down a pattern for this. I've never written a pattern for mittens, so be patient. I would want to have it as a free pattern because it's quite simple, and if I have this video, you need to check definitely this one because I have how I cast on 2 mittens at the same time on circular needles. How do I do that? Just in case you've never done it before, I know people sometimes do DP ends and then they had to move the circulars. I don't do that, so you can use this method for mittens or for socks. So check the video up here in the eye in the corner, or I'll leave the link down below for your pleasure. Anyway, so how did I do it? I basically cast it on 36 stitches. Some may say it's not that much, but like I said, my hands are tiny. This is worsted weight and I'm using US size 4, which is 3.5mm needles. I did 2x2 ribbing for a certain section. I did a few rows of knit, and then I started increasing. And increasing is quite interesting. Not like every age, but it's quite simple. My favorite thing that I come up with in a few of my patterns. Then I had to leave those stitches. I think I increased it to 16 stitches for me again. I left it on hold. I work up for a bit, but at that stage when you have circular needles you can slide it and you can fit your hand in it, or like if you have a shape of someone else's hand you can slide that too. So do you know how long? Some people have longer fingers and I have long fingers. So, and that's that. And then I did seat stitch because I thought it's cool, and I made it the way that you can kind of flip it. So definitely, if you have a whole day sitting and knitting, you can make these, and I love them. I'm going to make obviously a matching hat in the future, so stay tuned. I forgot to tell you one more thing about this yarn. What I did, I received this yarn in this lovely box by Knit Crate, which I'm thankful. Amazing yarn, although amazing yarn, amazing color. One more thing, I'm not sure because I was knitting all the time, but you may see on the photo, if I have that the yarn was kind of dyeing my fingers and my nails. So yeah, I need to wash it. I need to wash it. I can't wear it because otherwise I will have marks. If you received this yarn, tell me what happened to you. That was my first experience with it. It was so funny. Well, if you're mixing with other yarns and the yarn is losing color, I don't think that's nothing to be happy about. But with my project, that's fine. I'm just using one. I'm going to wash it and see how dirty the water is going to be. But yeah, I received this yarn in this box, Knit Crate. I'm so happy with it. It's lovely, it's squishy, it's something to knit with. If you're interested in the box, go check it out. I'll put a link over here for my unboxing when I was opening this yarn, because I'll give you more information about the price and also about the code that you can use to receive 20% off. So I hope you enjoyed this one. See you in the next one. Let me know down below, do you think should I write a pattern? If you write down, I'll be writing it, but it may take me a while. But if you write down a comment below that you would want to knit these, that will motivate me and it warms my heart to do it quicker. So I hope to see you in the next one. Use hashtag knitting I love, show me what you're knitting, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye! Don't forget to subscribe.